So we've got a bit of a weird video today. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. But I thought I'd talk about it a little bit because it's kind of interesting. A TikToker has not been accused, been exposed for faking cancer when they were younger. Now, so The Sun were the ones that ran the article in the first place. And don't worry, this is archived. I'm not actually part of Sun Club or whatever that nonsense is. I find this interesting. So firstly, the headline, it's a little bit misleading. Fake it till you make it. How online scammer Brittany Miller faked cancer to become top influencer as we reveal dark truth behind career. Find out why sexual services were called her recently. If you read that at face value, you would think that she'd faked cancer for her career and then inexplicably gotten a career for having, I guess, being famous for having cancer, but actually it was fake. No, so what it is apparently when she was 21, and we'll go for it, she told a friend that she had cancer and this was a lie. And then the friend she set up, I don't know, it's one of them, set up a GoFundMe. But let's just go through this together. So this is a TikToker. I'd not heard of her before. Let's just go for it. Over 1 million people watched as Brittany Miller made a perfect roast potato. Fucking hell. Fuck's sake. Who oh my God. Who Firstly, mine are better. My mum's recipe. Secondly, behave. 1 million people watch perfect recipe. Why do I bother doing content on this godforsaken website? Why do I bother? Perfect roast potato. Oh my God, why am I'm so irrationally mad at that? I don't know why. For her perfect twins and her perfect home, her perfect smart. Chill out, son, chill out. But behind the 29-year-old influencer's flawless facade lies a sinister web of lies which saw her fake cancer and con her followers. See, that's the thing. So this was actually before she was... the son of really taking liberties here. Allegedly before she was famous, so she wasn't trying to con her followers. Because you would think, oh, did she fake cancer, put up a GoFundMe, and then have her followers donate to it? But alas. Now, for the first time, we reveal the truth behind her shock scam and why she'll stop at nothing to... Here's the thing. It's a serious thing that she did when she was younger. Yeah, that is a serious thing. It's a massive... I have my own theories on it. We'll get into it. And I don't know much about this person, but it's a massive dickhead thing to do in it. At its core, it's a dickhead thing to do. To fake being ill, fake having cancer. Stop at nothing to achieve fame. I feel like they're really reaching here. Because I don't think this thing that she tried to cover up when she was younger had anything to do with her being an influencer now. In 2017, Brittany was an unknown 21-year-old living in Oxfordshire with dreams of becoming the next big social media influencer. Her small online community were then left shocked when she claimed to have been diagnosed with stage 3 gastric cancer. Her friends rallied around her. A crowdfunding page was set up to help support her financially, and interest around her started growing. But then, just as fast as her cancer news started spreading, it then disappeared and wasn't mentioned again. No trace of her extraordinary lie could be found online. It wasn't until 2020 when Brittany corroborated with a breast cancer awareness charity that her former best friend decided to speak out, revealing the whole thing had been a scam. Brittany lied to us all, not just her friends, but also her followers online. The police have confirmed to The Sun that Brittany was indeed convicted of her crime, fraud by false representation. Was she? I think she said, because she did it. Look, she did it. This isn't the video. Should I show you this now? Should I show you this video now that Brittany did? Because I think this is worse than faking having cancer. I'll show you. I'll show you.
It's lunchtime for the whole family, and we've got a gorgeous fryer.
Do you see that? Do you see what she did?
It's lunchtime for the whole family, and we've got a gorgeous fryer.
I genuinely have never ever seen anyone pick up a fried egg with their bare hand. Never.
I've done
like, that is the weirdest thing I've seen all day.
Like little baby fried eggs.
Don't let her face fool you, right? I'm English. Yeah, in case you didn't know. I watched her crying apology video first, and I knew exactly what type of English woman I'm dealing with here. I am in fear for my life doing this video because I think she could try to kill me. If you're not British, you don't understand. I reckon she would try to kill me. Don't let this nicely painted face fool you. Don't let it fool you. These are the eyes of a killer. I actually worry about doing this video. She could. I mean, look, I do capoeira, so you try and beat me up, I will just away from you.
Vegetables.
Look at this.
Cauliflower, potato, parsnip, something else and something else. Onion.
Like, we are clearly dealing with some sort of unhinged maniac here. Picking up a fried egg with her bare hands. She could try to shank me.
So the boys can have...
Wouldn't even blame her. Look.
Look.
Look at that.
Boys can have one each.
Like, what is going on? Do utensils not exist in your house? Why is this like 500,000 BC? Do you know what I mean? Why are we Neanderthals? If God wanted us to use our hands to pick up fried eggs, he wouldn't have invented forks.
And then bacon, just for me and Ash. Mushroom.
I'm not even fronting. I don't care if people start crying over this. I think this is worse than her faking having cancer.
Cooked in.
Oh, look. Oh, look. She used a spoon for the mushrooms, though. Too good for the hands, is it? Too good for the cone.
Too good for the cone, are we? We're having a laugh, Jeremy. A bloody good laugh.
Tea for the babies.
This is fascinating to me. Truly, truly fascinating. It's like being at the zoo. Anyway, I already know. I ain't even done the thing that's wrong yet, and I already know some people are going to get touchy with me for saying, how could you say that's worse? I watched someone die from cancer last year, so fuck off. And yeah, her touching a fried egg with her bare hands was maybe on par with... Leave me alone. The person who died from said cancer would have found that funny. So fuck off. The police confirmed, I don't know about this because I'm pretty sure she says that this didn't happen. Or no, it wasn't her. Whose video am I ripping off? Spill Sesh. I'm pretty sure Spill Sesh didn't say. I ain't going to watch her video to find out. I'm pretty sure she said that she couldn't find anything about this. So in July 2020, she was given a conditional discharge for 12 months, was forced to pay compensation and costs to the Crown Prosecution Service. Her criminal record will no longer show up in basic checks, which has left her victims furious. Speaking anonymously, a former pal revealed that Brittany had in fact been the one to set up the Just Giving page and begged her friends to circulate it for her. They told us Brittany lied to us all, not just her friends, but her followers online. Now people are following her. They have no idea what she is really like. It took me less than 3 videos to understand who this person is. I'm already going to jump ahead of the gun because I've already seen like the reactions to some of this, and I've seen a lot of people be like, how could someone do that? I was talking about this with my mate earlier, who is also British, yeah, grown up in Britain all his life. I was telling him about this, and I was like, do you not just think that this is the average English person though? And he was like, I see your point. And obviously I've lived only in like a certain area of England all my life, yeah, but this girl... We're not from the same area. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we could have just gone to the same school together. The type of hijinks that she's trying to pull off here, like, wouldn't have been out of place in the town that I grew up in, the people that I was surrounded by. To me, it's like, yeah, it's just an English person. I think English, not British, but English people always just trying to scam each other. Or again, it's like, I don't know, like fisticuffs or like fighting each other or whatever. I grew up, I have to explain to you guys. I mentioned it before. I grew up reading women's weekly magazines that my mum would leave lying around the house, yeah, for years. And there were 3 particular offenders. Take a Break, That's Life, Chat. And I would read these every single week without fail. And like from an early age too, like a young age. So by the time I got to about 11, I was scared of going outside the house sometimes because I thought that I was just going to get murdered or killed or like hidden in someone's shed, or someone was going to like rob all my life savings of 20 quid hidden in my sock drawer. There's a reason those magazines do not run out of stories to tell about this miserable little island. No, you're not a real English person unless you hate other English people. We don't just have like a north and south divide, which is real. We don't even just have like a county by county divide. We have like a school by school divide. Of like in the school that I grew up in, there was 3 other schools within like a 2-mile radius, and we hate all people would just go beat them up just because they went to their. I'm not going to say the names of the school, but they rhymed it with a certain word for a naughty word you can't say on YouTube for vagina, you know. So I know I've jumped ahead of the gun here, but people being like, "How could someone do this?" I'm like, she's English. To me, I recognise instantly, oh, that's the type of girl in school that would have been horrible to you and would have tried to like start fights with you. Immediately. I don't care if she's got like 3.5 million followers and she's really nice actually, like, because those followers are probably just Huns themselves, you know what I mean? Like Huns, like, oh, I love what you've done with your monochromatic living room and your beige sofa, and I really love the I don't always drink, but when I do, it's gin o'clock somewhere, live, laugh, love fucking signs on the wall. I clocked that instantly when I watched this girl's video. Yeah, don't anyone come for me. Right. I've grown up around people like this. I know. Right. Yes, it happened years ago, but lying about cancer is really wrong. Lots of her followers will have family members live with cancer, but little do they know that every time they watch one of her videos, they're giving money to a fraud. And also, because I'm English, yeah, I already know these people did not do this for altruistic reasons because they give a shit about like what the followers. Everyone here is horrible. We English people, we are not gentlemen or gentlewomen. We are all horrible and trying to scam and con each other all the time. Like, just go through like some of the British subreddits. I saw something the other day where someone wanted, I don't know, like some vines taken out of their garden. They were like, I got quoted 850 quid for this. Is this right? It's just this country. This is what people do. Read, take a break, that's life, or chat. You'll see what I mean. Indeed, Brittany has built herself a successful online career. Her videos are mostly her dishing up huge meals, making home comfort food, or showing hauls from Temu or Shein. Because of course, I already fucking know. I don't need to watch more than 3 videos to just know this is a live, laugh, lover that couldn't give a shit about shopping from Shein or whatever. And I don't know, you look like you would enjoy Dubai, parentheses, derogatory. It might not be groundbreaking stuff, but she has... The sun is being so bitchy. But she has 3.5 million followers on TikTok. Yeah, Huns. There she's just a Hun. Look at that. The font. Hun. You watch Love Island, don't you? You should probably go on Love Island if she could. Good God. She welcomed twin boys, Elijah and Emiliano, last year. They often feature in her videos. I like Eli. Her boyfriend, Ash Griffiths, regularly features in her clips, and in July last year she gave birth to identical twins. I don't care. The couple recently moved to a plush new home in East Sussex thanks to proceeds from Brittany's TikTok account. Proceeds from TikTok. The language that they've used, because you would think like proceeds, like charity, like GoFundMe or whatever. It's literally just the money she's earned from TikTok. The sun needs to calm down. Looking back, another friend recalled how Brittany would tell her she was in hospital having treatment, including radiotherapy, and would guilt trip her when she wasn't available to hang out. Fucking hell. Things came to a head when the pal accused Brittany of stealing money from her grandma. Just English girly things. Guys, you don't understand the town that I grew up in. Nothing can shock me. Like, this is whatever. It's not whatever. It's a bad thing objectively, but I'm not sitting here like totally scandalized at how could what happened recently? One of my friends, like, there was some sort of like, and this was in England, there was some sort of bust up at a funeral because people were stealing money from someone who was ill and then they died or something. Just English things. In messages seen by The Sun, someone appearing to be Brittany admits to taking the cash, but blames it on the strong medication she was taking. The pair fell out shortly after. In the weeks and months after Brittany's crime was revealed, there's been a lot of online speculation, but she has never addressed what happened. The former pal told us, Brittany has done what she can to erase her history and will delete any comments referencing it. It's pretty scary to think she was happy to lie about cancer, and makes you wonder just how far she will go to be super successful. This isn't about getting revenge on her, it's about people knowing the truth, which they deserve. It's a bit about the revenge though, in it as well, let's be real. Why are you that shocked over? I don't know anything about her really. And it's not even the cancer thing. I just can't stand you. Like, why are you making that face over fish and chips? Do you know what I mean? 3.5 million followers. Here I am dying. Joking. The cancer scam wasn't the only time Brittany has been caught telling lies. In 2018, she was convicted of travelling... Nah, not having this. That is a victimless crime. Oh, but then they put up the train prices arbitrarily, regardless of fare dodgers. I'm saying it, I don't care. Council tax avoiding, fare dodging, victimless crimes in this. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to fucking care about that. Have you seen how much trains cost in this country? It's cheaper to get a plane to go to Scotland from London Heathrow. It's cheaper to get than I'm not caring about that. a call to action to all my followers. Dodge your fares. Don't pay council tax. Council tax is a rip-off. They take your council tax, and then what? Do you know the bins in my area get taken out once every 2 weeks? Once every 2 fucking weeks. I have to go to the dump regularly. And do you know what? I've discovered that I actually quite like the I like going to the dump. I like doing my dump runs. I like taking my cardboard to the dump because I am still a young, beautiful woman. And the men, salt of the earth men, wearing the high-vis jackets, they smile at me and they're always like, "You're right, love, Judy Delp." And I like that. I know where I stand with them. I like it. I also like how the dump reminds me a bit of like Fallout 4. You know, all the junkyards and stuff. It's got that post-apocalyptic feel to it already. Like they'll take random signs and put them up on like these what is it, the reinforced metal walls, you know, like old not shipping containers. Are they shipping containers? Old shipping containers, you know, that sort of like metal. Yeah, they'll put them up on there, like little signs that they've nicked from the skip or whatever, and put them up. I like it. I like the dump. It's nice. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, council tax, but everything's so expensive, and the bins get taken out once every 2 weeks. So I've become a dump dweller, and I like it. I'm like Charlie and Frank from It's Always Sunny. I like being at a dump. One man's trash is another man's treasure. But she was convicted on travel on the railway without having paid the fare. So what? I don't give a fuck. She gave the officer of the railway company a fake name and address. Good for her. She was fined 320 quid. And do you know what? Depending on where she was going in the country, that might have been cheaper than the actual train fare anyway. In recent months, Brittany's parenting has also come into question. She's revealed how an anonymous hater has accused her of child abuse. I feel like they're reaching here. Like the cancer thing was enough. This is reaching because if you have kids, I do not agree with parenting content. I do not agree with like putting your kids on the internet. But of course, a Hun who can't think past their own fucking nose wouldn't conceive of the dangers in having your children on. What does she use her kid's face in the content? I'm gonna see. Yeah, she does. She uses her kid's face in the content, and a Hun like her wouldn't even fucking conceive of why that would be an issue. I think and again, like, there's my cursory knowledge of her, but I think, jumping ahead of the gun, the biggest thing with her is she's dumb. She's dumb because most people in this country are dumb. There was a study, what was it? It was like a really funny headline where it was like the British public shown to be wrong about pretty much everything when questioned. But regardless, if you're putting your kids on the internet, you're inevitably, you could be the perfect parent, which there isn't anyway, but people accuse you of child abuse. So unless you give me actual hard evidence, not going to believe it. Ash, who was the father of their twins, was even quizzed on her being an alcoholic and a druggie. Unlike in the past, Brittany decided to be very open about what had been going on. In an emotional video, she acknowledged that someone reported her to social services, not only accusing her of child abuse, but holding her responsible for lots of things. She confirmed that she got questioned about everything and was really upset when she spoke to them on the phone, so much so that she kept having to pause because she was crying so much. No further action was taken, but the whole incident left Brittany shaken up. She said at the time, "People so desperate for my downfall and bring me down, but bringing my children into it is ludicrous. Why would you want to do that to them? Innocent babies. Do what you want to me, whatever. But to them, innocent children who are clearly very happy and healthy babies, that's crazy. You're an actual weirdo. You're an actual loser." Fair enough. If she's not done anything, fair enough. But if you put your kids on the internet, you're going to inevitably attract people that will, and you could be a great parent, you're still gonna, never in a million years did I think I'd have to go through something like this. Obviously, I'm in the spotlight. I get millions of views every video. I get it. There's nasty people out there. All right, brag. All right, show off. All right, Hun. I understand that. I just think, how cruel can you actually be? So cruel. It's not just Brittany who has been left shaken up by it. Former friends now fear they'll be targeted by trolls accusing them of spreading lies to social services. An insider, how? We don't even know who they are, so how? An insider said, "It feels like trouble follows Brittany. She might have this perfect life on social media, but it's not the truth. The drama with social services won't be the last she's involved in, but she's built up an incredible following now, and they will support her no matter what." Brittany has been contacted for comment. So there's that, and then there's this tab article that I just want to go through quickly because they have some of the screenshots from it. But look, Brittany's better known for her Temu hauls, roast potato tutorials, and life as a mum to twin boys, which is the exact same thing that the Sun said. So she's not really very interesting. Sorry, I'm just kicking stuff. She's not that interesting at all, is she? She has over 500 followers on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, guys. And 3.5 million on TikTok with a 50 log. I should be doing TikTok, shouldn't I? For God's sake. There she is. The fraudster. Con woman of the century. Okay, so here we go. At the time, friends and family set up a crowdfunding page to support her financially. Start your crowdfunding page. Closed 2017. There she is. We've raised £150 to help financially support my friend Brittany fight gastric cancer. I saw some comments somewhere of people being like, "Have you paid them people back?" I mean, I should hope so. She's probably making tens of thousands a month. It wasn't until late 2020, Brittany collaborated with breast cancer awareness charity that her former friend decided to speak out. How are you? I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I think you need to know, as Brittany would want you to. Brittany has been diagnosed with gastric cancer. She is on her 3rd week of radiotherapy now in the hope to shrink her tumour so she can have her operation. Her sister set up this page below. I'm sure Britt would appreciate it. I hope you're well. Help raise £200 financially support. It's quite a low amount though, isn't it? I'm not saying it's not a big deal. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is why was her site so low? Why only 200? Why not go for like 20k? Do you know what I mean? How old would she have been? Like 20? Like 200 quid? That'd only be a few nights out, really, depending on where you go. And so here, Brittany received conditional discharge for 12 months, was ordered to pay compensation and costs of the Crown Prosecution Services for fraud by false representation. Oxfordshire Police have confirmed the conviction to the tab. Oh, okay. And revealed that the 5-year-old case is now closed. Well, there we go. The exact amount raised is unknown, but the page was reportedly deleted after the false claim. In a recent TikTok video, her fiancé Ash Kuna responded to her comments, writing, Brittany will speak when she's ready. Her story is amazing and she has become the most incredible woman. What story? I lied about having cancer when I was 20. Then I gave birth to my darling angel twin. She doesn't talk like that. Might as well, though. Right, now, let's get on to honestly, guys, before we go into her apology, it's a work of art. I love it. I adore it. It's every single cliche thing you could think of an influencer saying. She said it. It's like she, I don't know, had AI create her the perfect apology speech for an influencer. You know, like how some people speak purely and only in cliches because they have zero original thought to themselves, yeah? It's that, but in TikTok form.
Okay, so I never wanted to talk about this time in my life because it was a very difficult time for me. But I owe it to my followers and people that support me to tell you my truth.
To tell my truth. Like, who cares? Not who cares about the truth, but like my truth.
I also want to put a stop to the people that are twisting and exaggerating what actually happened. So I'm just going to go from the beginning. So back in 2017, I had extremely bad mental health. And at the
Oh yeah, that old chestnut, is it? Saying that, you're certainly not the most mentally sound person to be able to lie about having, I mean, look at Boogie 2988, right? With his little lying about cancer thing. You're not the most mentally most mentally sound person of mine, but that doesn't automatically mean, I don't know. My brain is trying to be way too fair and reasonable to her. Nah. I have to remember, I've grown up around these types of people. Yeah. Like, she lied about having cancer for attention. Maybe she was depressed at the time. But I'm not sure how that computes. Oh, I'm depressed, so I'm going to lie about having cancer for sympathy. Huh? Like, I had to get some money out of it. There is a certain type of person who does that, and they are attention seekers or con artists. And there's a lot. Read Take a Break, Chat, and That's Life. There's a lot of them in this country. So don't pull out the mental health card on me. I don't want to hear it.
Time I didn't realise how bad. But it was bad. I was depressed, I was suicidal, I was lost, I was confused. I lost my partner, I lost my job, and there was lots of things in that year that led me to be mentally ill.
What was it that YouTubers used to say? I was in a dark place. Not said that one yet, has she?
I said something to someone within my immediate circle in confidence. One stupid sentence that I deeply regret.
I don't see how it could just be like one little sentence though, if it then sparked like either her sister or her mate or her, I don't know, whoever, to make a GoFundMe to try and raise, 200 quid. 200 quid. That's a night out or two in England, isn't it? I don't know. I don't see how it could just be like one little sentence. I clicked off the video because I got distracted for a second. Haters need to leave this young mother alone. She's 29. She never killed anyone and apologised. People so jealous. I didn't realise that was the bar. Man, okay, so as long as we don't go around doing murders, it's a free-for-all and it's fine. This is what I mean. Like, she's clearly got the Hun audience. Like, fucking morons, mate. I'm in a country surrounded by fucking morons. I'm sick of it. My IQ is carrying the national fucking average of this country. Anyway, why do people care so much? It was 10 years ago. I don't care that much, to be honest. I find it a bit funny. I find that crying video funny, let's be real. Which, hey, I'm allowed to do that. Like, that's okay, right? Because you know, I'm not trying to kill anyone. Like, but I can laugh at you. So that's fine. By this logic, as long as I don't murder anyone, anything else is fine. So you can't really have a go at me for laughing at someone fake crying and using every cliche in the book. We'll get back to it, but I'm sorry. I'm fucking hell. She was 21 for goodness sales. I take it back. I fucking love this country. I love this nation of people. People wouldn't even know this or her if she wasn't on social media. She's paid her dues, has apologized, leave her alone. What does that mean? People wouldn't even know about if she was on social. And so, Helen, is this your first day on the internet, babe? Do you know how the internet works? You probably don't, because your name's right there too. She put on teary eyes and sniffing, not a single tear seen. Her reasoning was the most concerning bit. She did this to manipulate people close to her. It says a lot about her character, mental health or not. Still sitting at 30 point. Let's just watch it, shall we? Let's just watch it. How many of you can say you've never made a mistake in your life? There's a hun. There's one in the wild caught ya. Live, laugh, love, is it? So long ago. And she paid the price. Did she? Okay. So? People still giving her a platform are embarrassing. You don't understand what platforming means, Tucker. Like, TikTok aren't going to take her down for this, are they? Yeah, well, it was in 2017. Why do you guys care so much? It's in the past. She admitted it. She was going through something. She was mentally unstable and depressed. Oh, she looks like she's remorseful and understands it was wrong. Let's leave it. Okay, whatever. Let's just watch it, shall we? We'll be the judge of that, shall we, Huns?
To keep the people close to me. To keep the people in my life close to me. I don't condone it.
Where are the tears, actually? Come on. I thought I was getting dinner and a show. Fucking hell. I'm awful. Hey, but I've not murdered anyone, so it's okay. It's all above board.
I understand why I did it. And I've learned from my mistakes. This was not a long-running scam or a manipulative story like it's been made out to be. The people that I told then told a couple of others. And there was a fundraising page made on behalf of me, which I knew about.
It's mad, isn't it, though? Like, 21 and lie about that kind of stuff. I remember once when I was... Why am I just airing out my own attention-seeking behaviours? I remember once when I was like 12, I think I was like 12, 13, I was upset with some people at school. I think I was like, that's it, I'm going to run away. And they were all like, okay, go for the sympathy. Like, this like, kids are brutal, but also English kids are brutal. They were like, oh, go for the sympathy note, you big attention seeker. Oh, pity party, run away then. Does this explain why I am the way I am now? We did really put up with this like type of nonsense in my school, me and my peers. We didn't. If people were being a dick, it would just be like, all right then, go on then, do it. Don't know what the it is. Run away, like whatever. We don't give a shit. I think this explains a lot about my personality, actually. But I bet some of those girls that I went to school with, they're Huns now, and I bet they see it very differently. And they were like, we were all bitches. Anyway.
And as soon as I saw there was 2 donations, I had the page immediately shut down and I didn't take a penny from it. I've grown from this. I am working on being the best version of myself. It took me a long time to understand why I did it.
You gonna inform us? I want to know.
And I forgive myself.
Oh, it's fine then, isn't it? Oh, is this the famous roast potato tutorial? The sound ain't even on. I'm already annoyed.
Because I was mentally ill. And I am.
I'm mentally ill right now, and this video is really testing my patience.
I'm so deeply sorry to anyone that I've upset or triggered from saying what I said.
Is it better or worse that I am unmoved by learning about any of this information? I'd watched someone die of cancer last year, and it was the single most traumatizing thing of my life. And yet, I'm genuinely not here being like, I can't believe she did. Because I'm just kind of on the viewpoint of like, of course an English person did this, because we're all just horrible people and we're all just con artists. We're all just trying to like get one like over each other all the time. And again, I rang my friend earlier and told him about all this, and he was like, yeah, it tracks. Like English people are just like this, man. Like I don't know what I can't like, I can only speak anecdotally. I can't speak for like other people's countries or peoples or whatever, but am I shocked? No. Am I triggered? No. Not particularly. Why should I be? I'm not going to get triggered over like her words. They don't have no power over me because I am better than her. So why would I be triggered by anything this hun has to say? I swear some people are going to listen to this video and think that I'm the evil one. But like I say, all English people are a bit evil. So if I am, I am.
I wasn't on social media at the time. This was years before I was even on social media. I didn't do this for likes or followers. And I know how horrible this disease is. And I know how much it affects people. So for that, I am so sorry. I admitted what I did. And I said sorry to the people that I hurt. After it all happened, a year later, I moved away from my hometown because I wanted to work on myself. I wanted to be better. I wanted to be mentally well again. I wanted to surround myself with people that were gonna help me. And I got a job with a fundraising company. And that's how I met Ash. I was able to work for charities. And me and Ash fundraised together for a short period of time.
Well, why am I listening to this? Better get good. That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't good at it at all. But Ash helped me so much.
I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care to hear about like how some bloke, like her husband or whatever, how some bloke made you a better person because you couldn't do that by yourself. God fucking forbid. Can't rely on other people, man, because they can just die. They can get into car crashes. They can get ill. They could spontaneously combust. That's a thing that I used to read about when I was younger. People could just, I don't think they can. I think it's just like woo-woo. It's not true. But people can just spontaneously combust and get abducted by aliens. Then what are you going to do? You're going to be lost. You're going to be alone. If you can only get a better via validation through the external. Puh! That's what I think of the external. Puh! Spit on the external. No, I don't care to hear it. I don't care to hear about how it was through others you somehow inexplicably became a good person or a better person. Whatever. Know what? When I win awards for, I'm going to write Ronnie Red and the Quest for 1,000 Women. No one steal that because I will sue you. It's about Bonnie Blue, gender swapped. And when it comes out, I'm going to make a musical. I've already got the first song. If anyone wants to hear it. If anyone wants to hear it, I have to do a deep voice like Troy McClure. Fuck it, I can't even talk. Troy McClure from The Simpsons. I hate every girl I see, from Molly May to Cardi B. You'll never make a snowflake out of me. I'm gonna make a I'm not fucking joking. Oh my god, I was wrong. I was woke all along. I'm not joking. I'm making a musical. And when I win a Golden Globe, an Oscar, all of the awards for this musical, I'm going to stand up there. I'm not going to thank anyone but myself. I'm going to be like, I don't seek validation through the external world. I do this for me, by me, because none of you might exist in the first place. All by my own merit. And all the people that supported me for years will just be there. They'll clap. They'll clap. Because they fear and respect me. What am I saying? What am I fucking talking about? You'll never make a snowflake out of me. Oh my god, I was wrong. It was not Earth. I was woke all along. Anyway, I'm losing patience, as you can tell. What is she doing? What is that? Whatever.
Him and his family helped me so much. And I'll forever be grateful.
Snore. Can never be me. When I win my awards, when I win my Nobel Peace Prize for bringing the world together, when I create Ronnie Red, the musical, maybe it's just Ronnie with a exclamation mark at the end, I am thanking no one. I'm going to be like, I thank myself through my support, I got here, through my love and determination, through my narcissism, I did all of this. I thank no one except for myself and Gong Yu for being pretty. And then he will be there because he will come to watch Ronnie Red. I'm cooked, bruv.
He was my light at the end of the tunnel.
What the fuck? It kills me. It actually like hysterically kills me. How there are gonna be a bunch of people watching this thinking I'm the bad one for making fun of this.
He helped me be well again. He helped me forgive myself. And although I am so emotional when I talk about this, I am mentally well again.
Makes one of us, babes.
And I'm so proud of where I've come. From being in that dark place to now.
Oh, bingo! Dark place. Fuck me, I'm evil. I'm actually evil. It's just weird. I just find it weird. I can't imagine having to... I'm so arrogant. I can't imagine having to make an apology video for anything in the first place. Because believe me, I just wouldn't. I'd log off. I don't care, whatever. I could actually do so. You know, I could, like, what was that lady saying? She didn't kill someone. I could kill someone and I'd still be like, whatever. Turn the internet off. But I can't imagine sitting there being like, I am so proud of me for the person I am today and getting... I find it weird and I find it sus. Because like I say, English people are a little bit evil. I'm a little bit evil. The people around me are a little bit evil. My boyfriend, he's got his British citizenship now. So he's British, but he's not English. He's not evil. He's sweet. He's a himbo. Well, honestly, I'm going to send this to all my English mates afterwards. It was like, look, defend me against the internet because my lived experience of being in this godforsaken hellhole for decades is English people are just a bit evil, whatever. So I can't just I cannot imagine sitting there and saying on my whole chest, I'm proud of myself. It's such an alien concept to me. Oh, nothing to be. I'm proud of myself. When I've done Ronnie Read the musical, then I'll be proud. Not even done the book, but like when I've done the musical, then I'll be proud. But like, it's just I don't know. Good for you, I guess. I don't believe it, but good for you, I guess.
And I'm here because I want to be an advocate for mental health. I want to help people because I know what it's like to be in a dark place.
So she does another follow-up video and we'll check through it in a minute. But like this to me, I think it's a red flag because like you did something ridiculous. Sure, you've done this video where your voice is cracking, but no tears are coming out. Talking about how proud of yourself you are, and then you're going on about how you want to be the advocate for mental health. Like you want to be this person that people, and that she says in the follow-up video that people have contacted her to be like, you know. So it's like, am I crazy, or is it not weirdly self-serving? Like, oh, I've done this, but I'm going to be the advocate for mental health or whatever it is. I find it weird. I'm a narcissist. I find this behavior a bit narcissistic. Do you know what I mean? Am I evil? Probably. We've already established I'm evil. Let's continue.
And I want to help people.
I don't get it, ma'am. I find it superficial because I find the Huns superficial. You know, they speak in cliches and they watch Love Island, and there's nothing inherently wrong with watching. Like, don't come for me. But there's the type of person that does watch things like Love Island and is told what to think by the media or by their peers or whatever. There's not original thought there. I find it transparent. I really do. Like, I want to be the person that helps people. I want to help people. I've got to help myself. Why do I care about people? I want to help animals. Why do I care about people?
And I also just want to say a massive thank you to all the people out there that support me and still follow me when you didn't know my truth.
There's another one, another stock phrase. Didn't know my truth, babes. Didn't know my like, oh my God, I am evil. I'm sitting here just mocking because I'm sure. No, actually, no, fuck, like, no. I'm not, like, in one breath, I'm like, I'm evil, I'm a horrible person. Then the other, I'm like trying to be reasonable and trying to, like, you know, give the benefit of the doubt and be like, I'm sure. My brain wanted to say them because my brain does it doesn't seem it and doesn't come across as it, but my brain does kind of want to see the best in people like most of the time. Like I like it in a film where everyone just becomes friends at the end. And I hate in a film, I hate when people become like, they share this sort of like life-changing experience with someone, and then it's, or in a book, right? And then it's like, and then they never saw each other again. There's a book called, is it Heaven? Japanese author, I can't remember. I think it's called Heaven. And spoiler alert, that basically happens. They go through this experience and then it's like, by the way, I never saw her again. I hate that. I hate it's too bittersweet. I like it when people are friends. I like it. And then what am I talking about? My brain wanted to say, I'm sure she's being like, you know, to her, she's being sincere in this moment and she means it, even if it seems transparent to us or me or whatever. But then the other part of my brain was like, oh, hang on. Really? I mean, this is someone that lied about having cancer. She was 21. It was a while ago. But she still lied about having cancer. So, yeah, and there's no tears coming out. So... But maybe there's no tears coming out because maybe like her Botox... Well, Botox doesn't prevent tears from coming out, actually. I got Botox. I can't cry, but that's for sociopathic reasons. Inside me right now, audience, there are two wolves. Both of them can't be bothered to deal with the shit.
If I could go back and change what I did, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Do it in a heartbeat. Dark Place. What was the other one? My Truth. Chef's Kiss. This is fucking delicious.
It was one stupid sentence that I said almost a decade ago.
I don't buy that. See, that minimizing one stupid sentence, because surely it wouldn't be, how could it just be one stupid sentence of like, oh yeah, by the way, I have gastric like stage 3 cancer. What? And then they didn't say anything and that was your one sentence about it, right? Like you didn't have to go into it. You didn't have to explain. You didn't have to, you know, talk about it again or talk about other people, whatever. You said one sentence and then that spawned, I don't think so, because that's not how conversations with human beings work, babe. Like I think she would have had to have repeated it a few times. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking too much.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not thinking too much. I'm thinking at the normal rate that my brain does. And if people can't handle that, then tough. Have I become even more insufferable recently? I feel like I have. What is with that? I feel like I've become even more obnoxious.
And I've learned so much from it.
What did you learn? Don't lie about having a serious illness that kills people. Like, congrats for learning that, I guess. Better late than never. Sure.
And I'm so grateful for you all.
You're welcome, babe.
And I really, really love you so much.
Oh, thanks. I like you too. Well.
So thank you.
That was nice. Now let's go on to, and then of course, her next video is her with her twins. Ooh, like masterclass in manipulation, really. That's the trick. That's the trick. Do something dumb. In this case, this was years ago. Get called out on it. Make your apology video. Immediately pop a video with either small children or animals. Works like a charm. Brooke Schofield does that, you know. Whenever she's been stupid about something. Put up a video of her cats. Stop, this person seeking attention. Please do not remember me today. She paid the price. She owned her shit. Leave the girl alone and correct your own doings. You've got this, Brit. 21,000. Fuck it out. I wish I had a Hun army behind me. Why do I not have a Hun army behind me? I'm more interested than her. Bree said, leave Brittany alone. He gave the haters the finger and a bit for it. And she liked that. The haters. We live, we learn, we grow. Judge less, love us. Judge more, love less, more like. How dare you, Maxine? That's my, of course, Huns with their kids. That's my new motto. Judge more, love less. Glad you forgave yourself, Hun. Everyone who has had mental health issues understands. Hello? I'm like a walking mental health issue. I think you still think she's lame. A lot of people have a lot of mean things to say about you, but you're a great mum. Mom. And that's all that matters. Keep doing you. Past is past. Ignore haters. Cheers, Chloe, babe. I'm just like starting fights with literally half the population of this country right now. I will get slapped in public. I don't care.
So as you all know, 2 days ago, I came out and I spoke my truth. I addressed all the allegations that were made against me.
This is the one. This is the one as well. I spoke my truth. Allegations against me. I love it. I think I'm a fan of hers now. Wait. Plot twist.
About something that happened in my life 9 years ago. But I still feel like there's unanswered questions and a few things that I want to clear up and get off my chest. So the first one being is the fact that it's still being portrayed as if I said what I said.
Is she reading off a teleprompter? Like, what is this? What is going on? Why are you staring at me like that?
Said to scam and take money from people.
You know when people say a bunch of guff about the indomitable human spirit and Yeah, we are the universe experiencing itself subjectively for a short amount of time, and you're not your thoughts, you are the awareness behind your thoughts, which is that one's true. But
this is not the case.
some people, indomitable human spirit, where? Do you know what I mean? Some people just don't have like that spark to their eyes, I suppose. Not like me, my sparky eyes. But there is an awareness behind those thoughts, somewhere deep down. Those who stand by Brit gather here. Where are my hunt army? How long it take you to memorize this? Little too late. Give it a rest. I'm in this camp. Give it a rest, babe. Love how the video is over a minute long. Get that bag. Still reading. This time it's in front of her. Everyone needs to get over it now. TBHX. Mum of two. Oh, I love it. Oh, I wish I had a hun army who would just excuse anything and everything I did. I'm jealous. What should I start doing? Should I start hanging up live, laugh, love signs in my house? Anyone who's never had a poorly head would never understand. I am possibly like one diagnosis away from actually being a psychopath, I think. And yet, never understand. Whatever. Don't keep explaining to irrelevant people. Be proud. You're not that person now. All the ways look forward. XX. Thanks, Aunt Charles. People seriously need to get over it. People who don't fear abandonment, don't struggle mental health are the ones who don't and never will get it. What are you fucking saying? What are you saying? What? Oh, sorry. Why are people gatekeeping like mental health issues? I think most people in this country have mental health issues. I think if there was like conscription for World War III tomorrow, most of us could get out of it. Be like, sorry, we're too unstable. I've got ADHD. I'm definitely a bit of a psycho or a sociopath. I can't. I've been depressed. Like, I've got issues. Like, I feel like none of my boy mates would qualify for conscription tomorrow. Aren't we all just a bit unwell, right? You know, I mean, how can you not be? If you're paying attention to the state of the world, how can you not be a bit unwell? Like, so I don't understand. Why are these people gatekeeping? Man, like these. Oh man, it pisses me off a little bit because these people obviously they're just dim. Like I think this Brittany girl. Like no offense, she's just stupid, right? She's just a bit dim. There's no like, not much higher thought going on there. I would say. I'd love to delve into that subconscious mind. You know what I mean? But. And yet, you can play certain cards and it will work with a certain subset of people. It'll just work because they're a bit dim too. I'm kind of jealous. I want that. I want that. And yet they're gatekeeping poor mental health as if like I don't think I know anyone that's like mentally stable at the moment. I genuinely mean that. Everyone's got fucking issues. I've got issues coming out of the wazoo. I mean, I've got a lot of issues, but I'm very good at controlling all of them. I'm very good at doing that. Just put a lid on it, stamp it down, turn it off like a light switch. Anyway, like, why the Huns? I've like the Huns who were gatekeeping mental health in her comment section. Again, I have to like reinforce this point. I have to. I grew up around these types of people. These are the same fucking people, the ones who are gatekeeping mental health, being like, get over it, like you used to have sanctions, not had a poorly head, because like, you know, no one has ever been as mentally ill as I have, or like, what are these people going on about, right? These are the type of people that would like bully you and give you shit if you were like unwell as a teenager or going through things. These are the same fucking types of people who would have been bullies as teenagers and probably are still bullies now, or like mean now, or whatever, you know. So it's all a bit comical. If I'm being honest, I find it all a bit comical. Anyway,
there was no malicious intent into why I said what I said. I said it out of pure desperation to keep the people in my life close to me.
So we were manipulating them. Is that not malicious?
I said it to someone within my immediate circle, and I never, ever, ever wanted it to leave my immediate circle. There was no thought process.
I could have told you that, babe.
It took me a long time to understand why I said what I said, and it was generally...
Do you know what? Sometimes I do think, when I like, because I have quite an irreverent, flippant tone when I do these types of videos, I do think sometimes if the people who I'm doing these videos on, like, would they be more pissed off at me for taking the mickey? But like, I take the mickey, but I'm still a bit like, you know, right? Or am I delusional? I can't be unbiased about myself, so I don't know. Am I being delusional? Chat, tell me in the comment section whether I'm being delusional or not, right? Would they be more pissed at me for being irreverent and flippant and like making jokes and stuff and being a bit cheeky? Or would they be more pissed off at like the, so like Spill Test just covered this, right? And that comment section is like really, really angry about, like, I can't understand how someone would do this. I'm saying it is fucked up that someone would do this, but I grew up on those Women Weeklies magazines, so I can understand how people would do this. Got a specific type of paranoia from those magazines and realizing I was just surrounded by evil people in this country at an early age. So I do wonder, rather self-absorbedly, would she be pissed off that I'm making fun and having a bit of a laugh and a giggle, or more pissed off with them for taking it like really, really seriously? The seriousness that the topic probably requires, but I'm not emotionally capable of.
Because I was mentally unwell. Yes, there was a fundraising page made on behalf of me, which I did know about, and I am guilty of that because I enabled it. So I am guilty, and I am so sorry for that. But as soon as there was donations made, I had the page immediately shut down because I didn't say what I said for that. The second thing being is the fact that people are saying that I forgive myself. I didn't say that I forgive myself in an arrogant way, and I didn't mean it in that way. Forgiving yourself is all part of the healing process, and it's all part of your healing journey.
Oh my God, journey! I should have written a fucking bingo card score sheet for this crap. Healing journey, everything's a fucking journey. I go and get a coffee and it's a fucking journey. Why is everything a journey? Why can't it just be, here are some things that happened, it's all stringed loosely together by the shit show that is my life, and then I die. Oh dear. Sorry, the mask slipped for a second then. From Molly May to Cardi B, you'll never make a snowflake out of me.
Letting go of past mistakes, understanding why you did it, stopping the self-punishment. It's all part of the process of healing.
I will never stop punishing myself. Don't you tell me what to do, Missy.
And growing from it, learning from your mistakes.
Oh wait, did she say how she'd grown from it? I remember I did ask that in the previous one, but I'm assuming not, 'cause it's only 2-3 minutes long. Oh well, fuck me, I guess.
And it took me a long time to feel that.
Guys, is this the worst video that I've ever done? Be honest.
And the third thing being is the fact that people are saying I'm using mental health as an excuse. Mental health is not my excuse, but it's my reason. No one in their right...
Someone heard it's not an excuse, but it's an explanation, which is true. Like, that's the thing. It is true, isn't it? It's not excuses, but there are explanations, because we tend to not just, like, do actions within a vacuum. We don't tend to be totally random for the sake of it. Humans, we enjoy pattern recognition and all that kind of stuff. And yet, for me, it is my mental health was bad, and now I'm going to be the spokesperson and I want to help it, like whatever she was on about.
Right frame of mind would come out and say that unless they had malicious intent. I said it because I wanted people around me. I said it for reasons that took me a long time to understand. No one mentally well would do that. Yeah, it's either like mental illness or it's attention seeking. And I don't know, man. Like I said, I've known a lot of people in this country. We are a bunch of attention seekers, and sometimes we just say things we like to, like Jamie, like the Chris Lilly sketch show, Jamie, where she's like, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that and so totally random. That could just be an English person, to be honest. I'm a bit distracted. I do think her eyebrows looking good. See, I'm not all bad all the time. Her eyebrows do look good, don't they? When you feel that low, you go to these lengths. You act out of pure desperation.
What? Oh, sure, we're all different and stuff.
Since I posted that video, I've had so many messages of people telling me how much they're struggling with their mental health and that they understand why I did what I did because they're going through something similar. I feel so grateful that you feel like you can talk to me and tell me that.
And there it is. She gets to pat herself on the back for lying about cancer 9 years ago. Now she gets to pat herself on the back because she's somehow helped people. Huns as well, I suppose. I don't know. Am I callous? No, it's Brittany Miller who was wrong.
I want to be there for you. I want to help you. And all I can do going forward is help as many people as I possibly can.
How? What, just by doing videos about your perfect roast set? Huh? What?
I've explained everything in the best way that I can to clear...
He'd be, look. Don't say that I'm just a massive dick for and that's it. Yeah. Partner with a mental health charity or create your own mental health charity. Let's be real. people that look like they might enjoy Dubai, probably for tax break reasons. But make your own mental health charity, and then actually have actionable things that you can do to help people. If you're serious, or if this isn't just like lip service, like this abstract, vague, oh yeah, I'm gonna help people. How? It's one thing to provide content which is a nice distraction or makes people feel like part of a community or whatever, but then it's another thing to say that you're actually going to help people who are struggling. Okay, how? Because just saying things isn't gonna lip service. It's not gonna. It's a temporary relief, right? So like, make a mental health charity. People get off your back then. There you go. That's my consultation advice. That'll be £5,000, please.
Clear up any confusion or misinformation. 9 years ago, there wasn't a huge mental health awareness like there is today, and maybe I wouldn't have done what I did if there was.
Did we just blame society? Did we just blame society for you lying about cancer? It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I hope it pays off for her. Wait, didn't Ned Fulmer just do that as well for his cheating? I'm going to blame... I should blame society, actually. I am the way I am because I had to grow up in this hellhole. That's why I'm this way.
And all I can do now going forward is continue to move on with my life and continue to build a life that I am proud of. And I'm so, so grateful to have you all behind me. So thank you.
You're welcome, babes. Anyway, what does everyone think of this situation? Am I the worst? Like, am I the problem? Is it me? Do you know what? 12 million views, though. Should be doing all right from that. A couple grand, probably. Anyway, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I make new videos whenever I feel like it. Argue in the comment section with each other. I don't care. I don't moderate the comment section. I don't look at it. Argue with me if you want. I don't care. I don't look at it. Tell me if I'm wrong, or tell me if I'm Delulu, or I'm the one that's out of order. Tell me if I'm worse than the person who lied about having cancer and then made a fundraiser for it. Tell me if I'm worse than that. That's all for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.